This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for September 19th, 2024. Skillet and Seether are headed to Roadrunner in Boston on Friday night, September 20th with Tim Montana and Royale Lynn. This is an all-ages show and tickets are on sale right now. Check the link in the show notes of this episode to get them. Joey Belladonna from Anthrax has confirmed that he's in Los Angeles working on the new album, saying online, "Hey everyone, currently out in LA, recording tracks for the new album. The video quality isn't the best, but I just wanted to check in and say a quick hello before diving into the studio. Cannot wait for you all to hear what we're working on." Speaking of new music, Jane's Addiction, while they're not together right now, have released a new single called True Love. The song is the second to feature the group's classic era lineup of vocalist Perry Farrell, guitarist Dave Navarro, bassist Eric Avery, and drummer Stephen Perkins in 34 years. The group has already released the single Imminent Redemption and paused a reunion tour because guitarist Dave Navarro was suffering with long COVID. The band got into the infamous fistfight on Friday the 13th in Boston last week. Perry Farrell saying that his behavior on stage was, quote, inexcusable. Sean Diddy Combs will continue to be held without bail. A judge ruled yesterday that charges including sex trafficking by force, transportation to engage in prostitution, and racketeering conspiracy needed to keep him in jail. The judge, Andrew Carter, denied bail and ordered Combs remanded into custody, where his attorney said he would be held in a special housing unit at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. The judge said the government had provided sufficient evidence that Combs was a danger to the community and a danger to obstruct justice and intimidate witnesses. Carter also said the defense's proposed bail package was, quote, insufficient. Diddy offered up $50 million to post bail. Saturday Night Live have announced the host and performer lineup for the first 5 episodes of season 50. The season premiere will be hosted by Gene Smart with a live performance by Jelly Roll. That's scheduled to happen on September 28th. The October 5th episode will feature Coldplay, hosted by Nate Gargazzi. The following week, Stevie Nicks will perform the episode hosted by Ariana Grande. October 19th will be hosted by Michael Keaton with Billie Eilish set to perform. And John Mulaney will host on November 2nd with Chappell Roan as the musical guest. The Darkness have announced they'll release their 8th studio album, Dreams on Toast, on March 28th of 2025. The album marking the first release from the British rock band, which includes singer and guitarist Justin Hawkins, since 2021's Motorheart. Hawkins sang, "You know that thing when God's breath tickles your soul and tells you to create?" He said, "Yeah, it makes me giggle too, but you can't resist. God might not be the power she once was, but you can say what you like about her. She knows damn well what the world needs now is rock, sweet rock." Coldplay not only will be featured on Saturday Night Live this year, but they've announced their Music of the Spheres World Tour is headed to Abu Dhabi, Mumbai, Seoul, and Hong Kong. These 10 new performances are set to take place in January and April of next year. Since kicking off in March of 2022, the Music of the Spheres World Tour has sold over 10 million tickets across Europe, North America, Latin America, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, making it the most highly attended tour by a group of all time. In a recent interview, LaJawn Witherspoon from Sevendust, who is African American, was asked if he and his bandmates had ever experienced racism during their 3-decade-long career, saying, quote, "Not a lot, but yeah, on the Slipknot tour, one time we were somewhere and there were these racist kids out there and they were throwing up Heil Hitler signs. And I laughed at him and said, 'You kids don't even know what that means.'" He continued, "I think we made a point to let everyone know that we weren't about the racism and the negativity even to this day. We don't want to be divided then, and we still don't want to be divided now. But I feel like our community and the music industry that we're in and its metal community and rock, we all come together. There was no room for ignorance then, and there is no room for ignorance now. So we'll just keep that going." In a recent interview, Amy Lee from Evanescence was asked about the band's plans in the upcoming months. She responded, quote, "We're in the creative process right now. We're not too deep into the throes of it yet. We've been doing a lot of creating and we just have like tons of ideas. So we're going to get serious and get into the studio in November for the first round. Round 1, she said." And 311 are set to drop their 14th studio album, Full Bloom, on October 25th. Following the arrival of the first single, You're Gonna Get It, the band just debuted a new track called Need Somebody. The band sang in a statement, "We hope fans can take from this album 311's message of positivity and unity." And Gabriel the Gun Gonzalez, the original trumpet player in No Doubt, has passed away at the age of 57. News of his death was shared with Spin Magazine and was confirmed that the musician died following a motorcycle accident that took place in Hermosa Beach, California. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 224, featuring Barry Kirch from Shinedown, is available now.